Alright guys, new series starts today. Is it worth it? As you can see, I'm here at the Bulls Barber Club. We're gonna go get my hair cut. I'll see you guys in a minute. There you go, man. Mike,
how are you?
Yeah, Mike over here gave me the workover. You guys see this? Look at those lines. See that? Mike gave me the workover.
Yeah, how are you guys? I'm nice to meet you. Just good man. I got you, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Man. I got you. Man.
10 years, guys, I've been coming here.
I got you. Thank you.
What else we got back here? Introduce yourself.
How are you? Good?
Good.
I got you, bro.
All right, well, guys, if you get a chance, man, stop down at Bulls Barber Club, man. I'm coming here a while, so let's go to Kmart. I'll see you guys in a bit.
Man.
All righty, guys, let's go hit the big K. The big K. Time to be a kid. Let's go see what they got. I got to get a bike soon, too. I really need a bike. We found my two favorite sections, Star Wars and RC, both together. Both together. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That looks angry. Badzilla might be going home with me. We'll see. That looks cool. Oh, there you go. App-driven car for your smartphone. Bluetooth wireless technology. Download the app. Control your car with a smart or tablet. Turbo Racer by Easy Tech. Interesting. I'm actually intrigued. This is coming home with us. They don't have much that flies here. All of this stuff looks pretty chintzy. Here's a quad. Oh, there you go. Knockoff of a SEMA product. And it goes for almost $80. Those are like $39.99 online. Alright, well this thing looks kind of cool. And so does this guy here. Looks a bit angry. Speed, power, and performance. Comes with a LiPo battery and a simple transmitter. Well, let's find out if they're worth it. I'll take them. Okay. On to the sub of whey. I am hungry. I stopped in for a little 6-inch sub here. I'm excited for this teriyaki goodness, but we unboxed it and I was going to play with it in the restaurant, but it's got screws. So, looks like we can't play with that until we get home. So I'm going to eat and then we're going to go home so we can play. Yeah.
Alright guys, welcome to the first episode of Is It Worth It? They didn't really have too many flying products at Kmart, so decided to go for this and that other little guy. But we're going to open this up. This says some goofy stuff on the back here. I'll be curious to see if half of this stuff is actually true. We'll see how fast it is though. This runs on a 12.8 volt battery, lithium ion, 1 hour quick charger with lithium lasts longer than standard battery cells. There's a lot of hosh-posh going on here. Here's another good one. Enhanced computer technology for speed and power. Well, let's see what it's all about. Looks pretty nice. Instructions and some kind of thing here. Let's see what's going on. Alright. Now this is cool. Look at that. Power pile. They actually gave me 2 batteries for the transmitter, it looks like. Let's see what's holding this in here. Oh, a little twisty thing. Okay. Makes sense. Well, this feels very cheap. Oh gosh, this feels super chintzy. Very light plastic. It's making lots of noise, and the buttons feel really crummy. Be interesting to see how long this lasts. Alright, well, let's see what we got going on here. How do we take this out? Okay, another twisty tie here on the bottom. That takes care of that. Get off me, buddy. Interesting. Alright. Let's see if we can get this out of here without ruining too much stuff. That's a workout there. Okay. Now that that's done, Let's see what we got going on in here. Oh, it looked like it was removable. That was a lie. 500 milliamp, 12.8 volt lithium ion battery used with new bright lithium charger. Seems pretty well built. Feels very tiny, so I doubt the car is going to last very long. But all right. I think that's how it goes. Oh, that was nice. Nice little click in there. Pretty decent charger. Let's go ahead and plug this in. Feels pretty chintzy. Do the clips actually work? Oh wow, the clips do work. No kidding. Be interesting to see what this looks like underneath here. Ha ha ha, cool. I thought the clips were for show, to be honest with you. Oh, well, they kind of are. This is really interesting. Okay. Oh, that's neat. It allows the motors to move outwards. That's kind of crazy. Pretty decent little shock system on the front. However, the back has nothing. But I can't see this shock system being very useful because it doesn't weigh enough to actually push it down that hard. But I guess if it jumped or slammed pretty hard, it might work. We have two brushed motors up here in the front that operate the whole thing here. And track looks pretty well built. It honestly looks like this might be able to take a bit of a beating. Not a bashing, but a good beating. You know, it feels cheap, which once again we had expected. It'll be interesting to see how long the motors last. But I almost say I could change these out if I had to. It looks like I could. Screw and screw, you could probably just change the motors out. Put something bigger in here if you wanted to. So maybe this might be fun to modify at some point, but we'll give it a run stock and see how it does. There's obviously no reason to even take the top off unless you had to. It's just for looks, I guess. But I've got something for that. I've got something that looks a little better than chintzy plastic clips. Let's go get some real clips and put them on here. Be right back. Okay, let's make it look a little more professional. We'll give up these little crappy plastic ones for some actual RC pins. How about that? It'll look much, much better. It'll look a little more official anyways. Won't have that chintzy Kmart appeal to it. And these went on perfect, so that's excellent. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Beautiful. It takes away a bit of the cheap feeling for me. Not that it does a whole lot, but there we go. Actually have some decent clips on there now. Well guys, there's not much more I can talk about. 2.4 gigahertz says it's fast. I am curious to see how fast it is with brushed motors, but you never know. If that speed and chip enhanced thing makes any difference, I'll be very surprised. Okay, warning tone indicates motor protection enabled. Resume play when sound stops. So they're obviously aware that this has some overheating problems if it's pushed too hard. So maybe it does go kind of fast. That's interesting. FCC, do not mess with the antenna system on this, so they obviously don't want you to go too far with it. But I think this would be a lot of fun after we test it. Put an FPV camera on it. The nice little battery right here on the back. Plug it in, set it down, and drive it with some goggles. Yes. I don't do good with goggles, but I think on the ground it'll be a little easier on me. It may be a bit bumpier, but I won't feel so disoriented. So maybe we'll put some goggles on, and we'll make it FPV, and we'll drive it around the yard like this. Could be fun. Let's charge these batteries up, and I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm going to go pack up some stuff because we're getting ready to move all this stuff behind me on the walls, coming down and going in the trailer today. So, see you in a bit. Tater-o.
Okay, guys, it says it's charged up. Let's give her a shot here. See what it does. You got to move both sticks, kind of like they call those things front end loaders, not front end loaders. What are those? Skids. Those track skids. Got to drive it like that. Oh yeah. Oh, it is a little quick. Wow. Surprisingly fast. Hard to drive. See how it does in the grass. Oh yeah, it cuts right through it. This thing's actually kind of fun. Downside, it's not waterproof. And it always wants to pull to the right when going forward. So you always have to kind of let off. Oh, look at that! Oh no! Oh, the track came off all the way around. Well, let's see how easy it is to put back on. And I can tell you right now, I have already torn up the track very well. This is why we test these things. Right? I have a feeling this track is not going to last that long. But on the upside, looks like we're back in business. Okay, so the track can come off fairly easily. You gonna get it? Sissy boy? What is that? Go get it! You gonna get it? Get it? Get it? Get it? Go get it! Did you get it? Look at her, she's on the hunt. Get it. Get it. She's trying. Look at how messed up it is. Did you get it? Okay guys, damage assessment. So I told you I was going to put it through the works. I was not kidding. We were letting my dog chew on it as hard as she could. And, well, as you can see, she's managed to put some huge teeth marks in it. Boom, caved in that whole side with huge teeth marks. There's hair all up in it from getting it caught on her. There's hair all over the pins. And it's still functioning good. Look at that tooth mark right there, boy. She was trying to rip this thing apart. Look at the teeth marks. Arr, arr, arr. So, dog proof? Yes, it is. Still working? Yes, it is. It is a Badzilla for real. Okay, besides the tracks coming off when you put them through too much work, let's go ahead and shove a 200 milliwatt FPV system on it real quick, take it for a ride, and see if we can even drive it FPV. See you in a minute. Guys, we're outside. I've got the googles on. Everything's set up, Velcroed down. Let's take it for a run around the property. I'll go ahead and start the recording on my DVR on here, so you guys will be able to watch the drive, and we'll see what happens.
guys, the question of the day, is it worth it? We're all together as a family today. We're packing things up. We're getting ready to move everything over to the new house. So I'm here, and they're telling me to get a move on things so that we can start packing. So the real question was, is it worth it? Did I have fun with this today? Dude, I let my dog tear it up. The tracks wear out a little quick. I can see they won't last very long unless you keep it on grass or sand. But every time the track came off, it was easy to put back on. The body's durable because my dog was trying to chomp on it as hard as she could, and she couldn't tear it apart. And once I stuck an FPV camera on there with a 3.7 volt battery and I put my goggles on, it became 10 times more fun. My dog was having a blast chasing it. I was having a fun driving it FPV. And I do better with ground vehicles in FPV than I do with flying vehicles in FPV. I don't get that weird fluttery feeling. This was actually enjoyable for me. So, is the Badzilla from Kmart worth it? Well, I put it through a pretty good 40 minutes of complete punishment that I could think of without jumping it or bashing it off huge hills and mountains and seeing what it can take. I changed the clips out. I put an FPV camera on it. I wore some goggles, and I had a blast. So, do I think the Badzilla is worth the $40? Yeah, I gotta say it is. I don't know how long it'll last, but the motors look like they're changeable, and I bet you could probably buy some new tracks for this. So do I think this would be fun to have around for a while? I don't think it's going to last a while because I have a feeling this is going to be the first thing to go. This feels very chintzy. So would it be good for 2 months of fun? Probably. Depending on if you drove it every day. Like I said, I highly doubt this transmitter will keep working for it for very long, but we'll do our best. We'll see how long this lasts, and I'll get back to you guys. When it finally breaks, I'll tell you. So, that's it, guys. Drone worship, I'm out. We were going to try to find something that flies, but Kmart's selection was such a joke on what flies. So if you guys were thinking about going to Kmart for stuff that flies, don't, because it's a joke. Drone worship, and I'm out. Toodaloo.